This I believe. I believe that procrastinating is not a good thing, but it's a good way to get things done. An excellent example of how procrastinating got things done is the group of Los Sabres legends Honduran pride, Club Deportivo y Social Vida. C de Vida was the worst team of the league on the 2010 season. Vida wasn't actually the worst team, but it was the worst playing team. Okay, for example, the worst team is actually the team that lies in the last place, which in that season it was C de Savio. But trust me, even Savio was playing better than Vida. Vida was in 8th place in that season, and they made all their points from tight games that it seemed that Vida didn't even want to play. People said that the main reason of why Vida was playing so awfully was because of some of the economic problems. They couldn't play their players actually. Because of this, some players just decided to leave the team. Some loyal players that decided to stay were stars like Pablo Genovese, Francisco Pavón, Charles Cordova, Jerry Bengtsson, and among others. They decided they were going to keep the team up. In that season, Vida hadn't won any games. Next game was against Marathon, who you can say is a decent team. They had a good squad back in the days. Vida needed a win to make enough points to stay on the league, or they were getting relegated from the division. Marathon dominated Vida on the match, but Jerry Bengtsson made the match a tie with an amazing header from a corner kick at the 88th minute of the game. He made Vida postpone the relegation. The next match was against Sede Motagua. Everyone knew that Vida was about to get killed by the second best team in the league. Vida was lost. They won't even know what a ball is when the match ends, people joked about. I never doubted Vida. I knew they could beat them. Motagua's defense is not that good. If they beat Motagua, they reach that point clearance where teams have enough points to stay on the league and not get relegated. Vida was trying to pursue that. The day of the match finally came. People were anxious to see the game. You could hear the roar and chants of each fan ramming through your ears like needles. Each fan had their Vida flag, their Vida jersey, and their Vida hats. The whistle for the start of the match started. At the second minute of the game, Motagua made their first attempt on goal. The suspense and tension at the stadium was too intense. People shouted for Vida because the little team was making a great game to one of the best teams in the league. They were about to do the David and Goliath story again. At the 56th minute of the game, Motagua scored on Vida. People were starting to leave the stadium because their hopes were gone. Then, at the 68th minute of the game, Vida scored a free kick from outside the box. Amazing shot by Francisco Pavón. The match was tied. Vida needed a win. They needed 3 points to make it to the season. At the 89th minute of the game, Motagua center back did an awful foul to Charles Cordova on the box, and the referee whistled to signal a penalty kick. People couldn't believe it. Vida was about to beat Motagua and stay in the season. Jerry Bengtsson approached the ball to take the penalty kick. The suspense and anger and happiness and sadness at the stadium was just too much to bear. I closed my eyes. I heard when the ball came in contact with his foot. I couldn't see. The ball hit the post, then entered the goal just above the line. Se de Vida had made it. They made their way into the league. This story was an excellent example of how procrastinating got things done. Not a single player from Vida wanted to play, but when they told them they were about to get relegated, their attitudes changed immediately. I believe that people's attitudes about problems change according to the situation. I believe procrastinating is not a good thing, but it's a good way to get things done.